to the big house, Michigan Stadium. Today, a battle in the Great Lakes State, and from the Upers to those in the Mitten, all Michiganders will be focused on this showdown. It's the Western Michigan Broncos and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Michigan went through one of the most dramatic off seasons we've ever seen in college football, but they have steadied the ship, hiring longtime head coach Kyle Whittingham, who is highly respected and highly thought of in this industry. Whittingham has brought some stability to that program. We'll see if he's able to get the same results on the field with a talented roster. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Broncos will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Wolverines offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes Andrew Marsh. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball game.
Working the middle. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Wolverines! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And you just cannot draw up the start of a season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year, and quick fire, you're down the field scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Western Michigan's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He wants to change this route. The run inside. It's Buckley. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Looking to pass. It's Lowry. Got his man on the right. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Gonna run it. It's Buckley. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Working the middle, it's complete. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Running inside. It's Buckley. Could be an alley. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Just feeds the running back. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. First carry of the season for this transfer. A big stop from this defense as they force a fourth down and a decision coming right now. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. On fourth and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Get this close, you got to go for it. They need inches on fourth down from the 10. He'll go to the sneak. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
He looks short on that play, and the quarterback sneak is such an easy play. Trusted because the quarterback gets the ball right away, but that defensive line was having none of it. Failed fourth down, big-time stop for this defense.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Underwood. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. To the air, it's Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. The short hands, it's Marshall. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Here's a heat. He'll take a shot. Got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. Just enough time to get off one more snap. From the gun. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown Wolverines. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. The Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Western Michigan head coach at halftime. His biggest frustration right now is not being more productive on offense. He understands the home environment is a challenge. Communication has been an issue at times, but he said they are just out-toughing us at the line of scrimmage. He said we've got to start establishing our rhythm, get into a rhythm, and start making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The run inside. It's Green. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too. At that time, maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback, and they're able to come away with a pick.
Here's Underwood to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Buchanan. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Grabs it in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Fletcher. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. And down he goes. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Throwing, Underwood. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marsh. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Run in the red zone, it's Marshall. There's a crease. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Coming out with it, it's Barnett. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now on 1st down from the 30. To the air, it's Lowry. Quickly out to the tight end. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going instead. To his offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. Slithers into space. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
First down and 10. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. We've got a game in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Thunderbirds and the Western Michigan Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Thunderbirds head coach. He knows they have got one of the best rushing offenses in the country based on the strength of their back. But they will be facing one of the most stingy defenses in the country, a top 10 rushing defense. We will see this strength-on-strength battle. Who will win at the line of scrimmage? Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Broncos ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the Thunderbirds offense will go to work first. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Punch it out of the air. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Maybe a crease. Past the 20. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Western Michigan's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we get our first look of the day at Brock Lowry. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. Running inside, it's Buckley. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Keep it on the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Completes it in the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The Broncos will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The run inside. It's Buckley. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Right back to it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And as the holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Got a little grass. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Thunderbirds racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Oh, they're after him. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. Got his man. At the 3rd, and it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense has it, they're on the move.
Great Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Jackson will throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Makes a move. Oh, the quick spin move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Being chased. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2. And man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down the 1. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns with the lead right now in the first half. This has been a good one, a battle of 1-0 teams. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
And it's the Thunderbirds will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and to get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And the defense dialed up the pressure, and they hit the quarterback, and that led to the pick.
No doubt about it, Reese. Pressure affects a quarterback's accuracy. He just was not able to set his feet on that throw.
Going the other way, and he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Thunderbirds headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to ride this running back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go. Ready. Red 18. Red 18. Ready, go.
Keeps it on first down. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. To throw, it's Lowry. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled down at the 26, it's a gain of 4. And whistles as we stop play, a man down, they'll check on him. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it in, it's Fletcher. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. They're going back to the ground. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Takes a handoff. It's Green. Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Broncos fight back and take the lead.
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
Great play by the defense there. You're winning by 2. You can't allow them to tie it. Someone's got to make a play, and they show up in a big moment.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, we talk about the 3 facets in football: offense, defense, and special teams, and that huge return extends their lead here late. That is such a gut punch, but what a great job picking up blocks and a phenomenal job by that return man, showing you the vision and the speed to score that touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
You know, with defense, it's this picker.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Got a man, it's Green. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Moving out to the right. Right on the money. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Broncos in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall. 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Broncos! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The give out of the gun. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the 4th quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Using his legs, it's Jenkins. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.